Another reaction for a reaction. Let's do it.
With Aiden and Rage back on Twitch, this is definitely the death of Kik. I think where it went to, with Aiden and Rage back on Twitch, this is definitely the death of Kik. I think where it went too south is because everyone was doing wild shit on there and they wasn't moderating it.
I already blocked the platform. This platform, bro. I'm going back to Twitch. I can't. Look how this, bro. Why the is the chat already breaking, bro?
Whew, I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. We can officially say that the death of Kik is here. Now, in the recent couple of months, Kai's Mafia Thon has taken over the internet and has come to a conclusion where Kai has broken the world record for the most stream subs on Twitch. And then right after that, they rolled into what is now known as the Phaseathon for December, where the FaZe clan members come onto the streaming platform and just do 25 straight days of streaming. And of course, it's the end of the year. The apocalypse is kind of dying down. So you would see more and more streamers come back and do their favorite form of content, which is streaming. But there were two guys that were missing in this equation, and it was YourRage and Adin Ross. Probably some of the bigger names in streaming content in the WL community, at least. And the whole reason why is because they were going through this behind the scenes battle where they had to get away from Kik because Kik is dying.
Kik team, hello there. We want to give you a heads up. The content you're currently streaming isn't in line with our. Hey, yo, Kik team, I don't know who run. Shut the up. Respectfully, shut the up. You're not going to do that to me, and I promise you not. Ban me. Ban me. I'll take another 81-day break. Do that to me right now. I dare you. Whoever the that is, you better apologize right now. And I put that on God. The you think you're talking to?
Kik was supposed to be the...
Well, damn. Okay, Aiden. Got the big balls on today. Damn. Damn, bro. What contract? He signed a contract with them. I wonder how big it was. But he probably, Aiden be putting on numbers. He be getting that shit going, you feel me? So, you know, respect, bro. He demand respect. Give him that, because he really done made, he done got, a lot of reasons why niggas is streaming is because Aiden, Kai, and stuff, they really started that shit, or they at least blew it up big enough to add more people, so people want to come on, you feel me? But, nah, that's crazy. Like, he was not playing with their ass.
Edgier, less restrictive, non-TOS version of Twitch. Some of their main selling points were this 9-5-5 split. They had some sort of minimum wage that they had created for content creators at one point in time. They also were giving contracts out. I'm talking about big, enormous bags to some of the greatest content creators in the world. And honestly, it was kind of like being at your dad's house. You know, when your parents got divorced, your dad had less rules. You could go to bed whenever you want, eat whatever you want, you know, watch whatever you wanted on TV. But after a certain amount of time, living in excess like that, in abundance, unchecked regulation, you get a cavity. Now, the great Kik exodus started when a lot of the bigger streamers' contracts were running up, and they all started to go back to Twitch. Now, if you would have built a good platform, you would have seen people stay on the platform regardless of if they were getting some big, huge contract. Because
they would have stayed if that shit had traction. But everybody going to Twitch, and I feel like it's mostly because of Kai. Kai's not really the person that got everybody on Twitch for real. Because he doing numbers on that bitch, and everybody go and watch him on that. You feel me? So it's like, he broke the internet, bro. That nigga really did some R. Carly shit, bro. Like, he really did some R. Carly shit. That shit crazy.
Again, the 95-5 split still stands. But with that being said, that is not the case. And then I think once the big joker fell, everything was out on the table. Adin Ross says, I will be making a full video on why I'm leaving Kik indefinitely. I am stepping down officially, and I will be going into detail about this week. I will tell you all everything. With that being said, I am going to fully focus on being reinstated on Twitch. What's interesting in that is Adin Ross isn't even reinstated on Twitch. He's basically saying, I am not going back, and I would rather not stream at all than to stream on a platform like Kik. And this is after a while of trying to make a couple of attempts as to righting the wrongs that Kik potentially had done to him. Now, these are things that are done behind the scenes, so we don't really know. People like Trainwreck co-founder, CEO, whatever Trainwreck is, has had these cryptic conversations on stream about Adin Ross that kind of give us a glimpse as to what could have possibly happened.
Thoughts on Aiden potentially leaving Kik? I hope it doesn't happen. I think we need Aiden. I like Aiden a lot. I hope him and Eddie, you know, figure it out. You know, I think it's just a miscommunication. I really think Aiden is like the third to the triangle. He's a triforce with us. I think it's necessary. And he's my friend. I would love for him to be on the platform. It makes me happier. At the end of the day, he's gonna do what he's got, you know, he's gotta do what he's gotta do. I'm gonna call it. Aiden's gonna be unbanned on Twitch. I mean, Zedrak, you have to understand, like I believe in him. I believe in him. I hope he gets unbanned, but he would have to fully reform. Like, we're talking of like an overnight maturation. Is that the word? Like, there is no getting bored one day and dropping the F-bomb or bringing someone on saying the F word, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like, Twitch supports that if you're a lefty, right? We see that all the time, but they will not tolerate it on the other side. I believe in him, though. I mean, to be honest, like, I think he puts his head to it, he can do it. I think Aiden's already matured a from just the last 2 years, like a massive amount.
Oh, train wreck. We can see the pain in your eyes and the cries in your voice. Aiden isn't just a part of the triangle. I think he is the base. I think he is truly the foundation that Kik stands on. Kind of like the Michael Jordan of the 90s. Peak viewership, finals was crazy, last shot, all those things.
Telling you what, without him, bro, y'all niggas ain't shit.
And then when Michael Jordan steps to the side, NBA viewership plummets. Just like Kik's viewership. Since Adin Ross has been not streaming,
At least his lowest hours watched since after Adin Ross and his group boycotted the streaming platform.
of course, his boys over at SSB stopped streaming as well. And since they aren't streaming, Kik has seen his lowest viewership since January of 2023. That's something crazy to think about. One person, one collective holding that much weight on your platform. I don't know of any other platform that exists where if they stopped creating, we would see the lowest stretch of viewership on the
Twitch,
platform.
probably.
I wouldn't even want somebody to have all that power. And that's when you know that you have
Stop
something
streaming?
wrong fundamentally with what you got going on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the content creators who have left Kik in the past and then went back to Twitch have all said that they enjoyed it. I remember when Bruce Drop 'Em Off left and then went right to Twitch, he saw an increase in views, was having a grand old time. It just seemed like he was happy. And the next person to follow him, ironically from that DYK collective, was YourRage. YourRage left Kik and then went over to Twitch, and honestly, it seemed like the best thing possible for him.
I was like discussing like contract shit with like, let me tell you one thing. I don't even think I'm allowed to say this. I still haven't gotten paid my last like payment or two from Kik. I ain't gonna cap. It's December.
Now, the shady business tactics are going to be something to talk about as soon as they get discussed more. I know Adin Ross, when reinstated or comes back or whatever platform video that he makes, will have no love lost and no holds barred for Kik. But I know it's got to feel good for YourRage to not get paid for the last 2 months of his gajillion-dollar contract, to only come back to the Twitch platform and have his highest viewership ever, peaking at 130,000 people. That's got to validate every fear or every emotion that you had about going back to the Twitch platform. Now, I mentioned this earlier, but all of these things happening when it did ultimately means that Kik, in my opinion, can never recover. Mafia Thon just ended, and this was Kai's biggest month. Honestly, arguably Twitch's biggest month since like the Fortnite era, and it couldn't have gone any better than what it did. Not only were there the most eyes on the platform at the time, I mean, Twitch was really big. People were coming to the platform. The mainstream popularity grew to a whole nother level with the corporate takings, the brand deals, the celebrities that came on Kai's stream. I don't think anybody left Mafia-thon and thought Twitch was going anywhere. I think that a lot of people left Mafia-thon and thought any competitor of Twitch has a long way to go until they are really competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the downfall of Kik right in front of our eyes, and they have no one to blame but themselves. At the end of the day, at the beginning of the night, the product that they built to compete with Twitch just never became that. The only thing they can really hang their hat on right now is a 95-5 sub split and less ads. But I'm gonna keep it a stack. Unless you make content that you can't stream on other platforms because of TOS, so you have to stream on Kik. For every other streamer out there, it is more beneficial for you to stream on any other platform besides Kik.
Now, on surface level, a 95-5 split seems better than a 70-30 split. The numbers just sound more enticing. It makes you seem like you're gonna make a lot more money. But 95-5 of $100 is less than 70-30 of $500,000. Like, the math just has to math in order for your 95-5 to work. If there's not the viewer base on the platform, then it's not going to translate to dollars for the content creators. Does that make sense?
Kik said that they're willing to pay $16 per hour to anyone who's willing to stream on their platform, no matter if they have 1 viewer or 100 viewers on their stream.
Now, when Kik rolled out this initiative, it was something that even myself was skeptical of from the beginning. People told me that Kik was backed by some gambling organization, so that's how they were able to just back out all this money, because this $16 an hour incentive was on top of the massive contracts that they claimed to be offering to a bunch of content creators, which sounds great on the surface level, but I know two things to be true. One, everything presented to you has some sort of strings attached. They're not just giving away money for free. And two, people can't...
That's facts, though. Like, anything, ain't shit free, bruh. Ain't nothing free 99. Hey, ain't shit free, bruh. It's always a catch, boy. And you gotta think about it, bruh. Kik, y'all not making money. Like, they not making money no more. So, and so many people switching, so many big stars switching. Y'all not making money, bro. So that 16 an hour, yeah, I would be skeptical about it too. I wouldn't trust it.
continue to fund things that don't profit. Unless you are in a major surplus of money and there's like some great growth potential that you do see in a company or an organization, there's no way that you continue to fund something like this. And hell, I wasn't the only one that was skeptical at the time.
This is why I don't think Kik is a viable streaming platform for the long term. Oh my god, Kat, but Kik lets streamers keep 90% of subs. Oh my god, Kat, Kik potentially will pay streamers $16 an hour to stream on the platform. Yo, use your brain for a second and think a little bit deeper than the flashy money they're throwing at you. You making content on a platform is you investing in that platform. You're investing time, energy. Bear with me. You probably want your investments to pay off. Twitch is a live streaming platform. Twitch takes 50% of subs, which sucks. Twitch is owned by Amazon. Twitch has been around for a really long time. Twitch is not profitable at this current state. Kik takes way less money from subs than Twitch does. And Kik is going to pay creators as well, which probably means Kik is even less profitable than Twitch. Kik is bleeding money right now. And what do we know about companies that aren't profitable? They die. Or they have a sugar daddy parent company that funds money into them so that they can exist. Twitch has Amazon funding money into it. What does Kik have? Stake, which is an online gambling site. Now, let's think a little bit, guys. Companies are not altruistic. They don't do things for the greater good of humanity. They do things to gain from it. What would Stake, a gambling company, serve to gain from having a live streaming platform? Maybe they can not enforce nice TOSs and then have streamers stream gambling that they fund. These streamers are not gambling with their own money, by the way. Stake is giving them money to gamble. And then viewers will see them gamble. It might look fun and interesting and exciting. And these people will then go over to Stake, which is where they're gambling at, to then lose their money, which is how Stake is making money. So from the platform itself, it's not a profitable platform. So one, either it's going to die in the short term because it can't stay afloat, or two, it does stay afloat, but now there's like sketchy things happening on this platform due to it being backed by a gambling company, and it just becomes a cesspool because a company that is owned by a gambling company is not going to enforce good TOS that would make it a wholesome community.
I think a great portion of what she said is true, but the biggest takeaway from that for me was Kik is literally the biggest gambling ad of all time.
Damn, bro. I don't know. I'm not like too 100% familiar with like the Kik shit, but it's Kik with the streaming shit, period. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But with the Kik, y'all remember the Kik app, texting app we used to have when we was young? The early 2000s babies know, you feel me? Is that a relation? Y'all let me know in the comments. But yeah, that crazy. That crazy. They're gambling. They backed by a whole gambling company. Damn. That's why Aiden mad. That's probably why a lot of them is switching, because they ain't getting the money they supposed to. Man.
Look, gambling has a bunch of restrictions nationwide, so they can only do but so much in order to get people to, see their promotions and see their advertisements. But this new big-brained idea was, hey, why don't we create a platform in which we could get some of the biggest celebrities with the biggest content creators like XQC and Drake, Los Pollos and Drake, a lot of people with Drake, and have them come on the platform, play with this fake money, and then ultimately turn that into a way for people to then profit off of that. And by profit off of that, I mean downloading our apps and playing our games. Outside of the unrealistic paying scale that they have, outside of the lies about the TOS because they really started reneging on these things after they saw the importance of having a TOS, I think Kik has missed one of the most important, if not the most important thing when creating a new social media platform, and that's the ability to create social currency that actually matters to other people.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy streaming on Kik, but the thought of streaming, like waking up and streaming, wasn't like as exciting as when I was on Twitch, bro. Like, it just wasn't. And I'm not trying to knock down Kik. I'm not. I actually appreciate Kik.
Shit, I'm thinking I'm clipping a pimp. Shit, I'm cooking up dope like it's done. Shit, that conference don't sit nigga trim. Shit, I'm floating, I'm out in the blimp. Shit, it look like I'm swimming in glass. Shit, I turn on my bitch cause she bad. Shit, I'm making